This is why road runners should never go on a trail, or just me. Hey, it's Amy. Welcome back to my channel. The weather is getting warmer and restrictions are lifting, which means we are finally having more plans during the week or weekends that we haven't had in like a year or many months. It's so exciting and I cannot wait to travel again. But with all these travel plans and just plans in general, it throws into question, how do you fit all your runs in? In today's video, I'm going to share a few basic principles about scheduling your runs to help you kind of organize your runs if you have to change or move some around. When you do have to move runs around, you may question what run is best to skip or what run not to skip, when to do them, and all these other questions. But before I get into the video, click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. At the end of the video, I'm also going to share a few scenarios of how to structure a week, so if you're going away or have similar schedules to this, then you might find this helpful, so wait around until the end for that. So let's talk about how to schedule or reschedule your running training week. First off, let's talk about how a running week is typically structured or organized. For most training plans, the long run is done on Saturday or Sunday. That's typically when people have a bit more time to do those longer runs. Makes sense. Then during the week, there's a few different days you could do your speed workouts on and your easy recovery runs. For example, some people do Monday as an easy or an off day, especially if they did their long run on Sunday. For example, some people do Tuesday and Thursday as their speed workout days and their long run on either Saturday or Sunday. Another way is Wednesday and Friday speed workouts and Sunday is the long run. Again, there's so many different variations of a training week that you can do, but you may notice in the schedules that there's at least one recovery day between your speed workouts, or at least 1 or 2 days between your speed workouts and your long run day. This is to give your body a chance to recover and to rebuild the stores, and so you're just not going back to back of hard efforts, and that will probably result in getting injured. You should also have at least 1 day off or very easy during the week, and this includes cross training as well. If we don't give our body the chance to recover, and you may feel great, but inside our body might be trying to replenish the glycogen stores, repair some muscles and tissues, and lots of things that we just can't see or feel. So if we don't give our body that time, it probably will result in injury, and that's never fun. It's also important to note that you probably shouldn't do more than 3 hard efforts during the week. This is basically because you just don't have the time to recover if you do more than that. And hard efforts could be like 2 speed workouts and a long run. And even if you don't do your long run at an intense level or very fast or doing a speed workout in it, you still have to recover because you are using your energy stores and you are out there running, you know, depending on how long you go, that's a long time to be running, and so again, your body just needs that time to recover. A good injury prevention technique is just not to do any more than 3 hard efforts. Some people only even do 2 a week, so talk to your coach, but those are just general 2 to 3 times per week. One golden rule of scheduling your training runs during the week is that you should never do back-to-back hard efforts of using the same principal elements of training. And these principal elements are speed, force, and endurance. I'll do another video explaining these more, but basically an example of these is a long run, which is endurance. Speed could be short, fast interval workouts, and force could be strength training or hills. It's also really important to have shorter, easier runs during the week and that you're not just doing all your runs at this really big, hard effort, because I don't know, I guess for me, it feels like, yeah, you're getting so much stronger from these big workouts, which you are, but you get stronger from the easy recovery runs and just you just get your body moving and it helps recovery too, and you know, the more time you're on your legs, the better, but anyways, those recovery runs are really important, and you can see I did a video on those, so I'll have a link for that up here or in the description below as well. So now we know how a running week is typically structured. How do we alter it? If you're going away and have to miss a run or even a couple runs, it's hard to know what run you should skip or runs, multiple runs. It can all depend on a few factors like your experience, the number of runs you're doing, where you are in your training plan. Again, lots of different things can impact this, but a few general principles are, I would probably say you should never skip a long run, especially if you're training for a marathon, but even people who are not doing marathons can still benefit from doing a long run. A long run doesn't have to be 30 plus kilometers. It's really just a little longer than your weekly runs. The long run is vital because it builds our cardiovascular and muscular endurance. As well, you increase the enzymes in your muscle cells and grow capillaries, which are the tiny little vessels that surround your cells. These changes allow more oxygen to be delivered to your working muscles. You also strengthen your muscles, tendons, and ligaments. The long run is just the best place to train your fueling on, and I don't know, it's just, if you want to become a better runner, you have to run, and the long run just builds also mental strength too, because you're out there for a while and you have to, have that mental strength to keep pushing, especially when you're tired. Anyway, enough about the long run, but I think it's just one of those runs that you should probably not skip. If you have to miss your tempo run, a really good idea is to include the tempo or speed workout into your long run. That's why you combine the both and get benefits of both things. I find I grow a lot from doing speed workouts and long runs because it teaches you to really have to dig deep, especially when you do the speed workouts later in the long run. You really have to, move your tired legs, and it really teaches you to kind of kick into that next kind of level to get your legs turning over faster, which is really helpful, especially at the end of a race when you're getting tired, and especially like the last 10 kilometers of a marathon. You usually have a couple kilometers depending on the length of your long run to do your warm-up, and then I like doing the speed workout in the middle or near the end of the long run. It's so hard to do it then, but oh so good. However, I wouldn't do speed workouts in every single long run because that's a lot for your body to have to recover from. Another general rule or principle is not to cram all of your runs into a few days. I know it's hard not to miss all those kilometers, but if you do all these big, again, hard efforts back to back to back, you're probably gonna be injured, or it's gonna take you a very long time to recover from that. So it's just not a good idea. If you're able to add a few extra kilometers to your easy run but still have the recovery day, that would probably be the best, and you'll just have to accept you'll miss a few of your mileage or kilometers that week. If you have to miss one of your easy run days, it's better than just trying to, again, cram all your kilometers on one big day. And easy runs, they're great, but if you have to miss that or a speed workout, I probably miss the easy run. Again, only if you have time to recover in between hard back-to-back efforts and so on, the things that I've mentioned in this video. There's just no benefit, again, trying to cram. It never worked for me studying for an exam, like cramming the night before. Maybe you were one of the lucky ones, but in running, unless you're super experienced and can handle the high mileage and just know your body can handle it, maybe that's okay, but for just people who just do a few runs during the week, I just don't recommend, or I just don't think it's a great idea to just do big runs and then just do nothing the rest of the week. So just pick a couple runs that you really want to do, like your long run, maybe a speed workout, and then a recovery day, and then just have to miss the rest. That's okay. As long as it's just occasionally, it should be okay, but just, again, try not to cram everything into a few days. Consistency is just so key for running, training, or just life in general. Our bodies thrive under consistency, and if we're always constantly moving and changing things around, then I'm not sure how well our training or how well your eventual race will go, or your time trial, or anything that you're going towards. But you also have to live your life. We're not professional runners, or I'm not a professional runner, but I do love to train and do a lot of big efforts, but I also want to have fun with my friends and do fun things. So it's just a balance between training and life, and just prioritizing things, I guess. If you're in peak weeks, maybe that would be the time I probably wouldn't schedule or reschedule things around, but again, life happens. So if you just know how to kind of move things around, that might be really helpful for you, but I just wouldn't suggest doing it all the time. Yeah, if you're able to schedule or do some hybrid runs and you can still fit all your kilometers in, even better. But again, don't beat yourself up if you can't hit, 1 week, you just can't do all your runs, that's fine. But just know that try not to let it happen every single weekend, because it's really hard to build upon your training when it's kind of inconsistent or just uneven in the mileage. Just keep that in mind when you're scheduling things or rescheduling. Just try to pick, maybe a few weekends, or just, I don't know, just keep that in mind, and the principles that I mentioned in the video. So scenario 1, you're going away Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you typically do your workouts on Wednesday, Friday, and your long run on Sunday. How do you schedule your week? So let's say you already take Monday off, so let's keep that as a day off because you just did your long run on the Sunday. Now let's move your Wednesday workout to Tuesday. Wednesday, depending, you can do an off day or a recovery run. Then on Thursday, you could do a hybrid of a tempo and a long run, depending on your mileage, of course, but having the tempo or some sort of speed workout in your long run is a way to combine them both. If you're able to squeeze in a short, easy run on Saturday and Sunday, even better. Scenario number 2, you have to move your long run from Sunday to Saturday, and you do your workouts on Wednesday and Friday again. There's a few ways you could schedule your week, but one way is Monday completely off, Tuesday easy run, Wednesday still do your workout, Thursday off or recovery, Friday an easy run, Saturday long run, and then Sunday do a shorter tempo run. Doing your long run and tempo back to back, maybe I wouldn't do that every single week, but if you do, that's fine because they're doing different principles of training elements. Remember, as I mentioned before, force, speed, and endurance. Tempo run works on some speed and power, as well your long run is on endurance. Again, I might not do a huge tempo run on the Sunday, but maybe shorten it down a little bit. Or scenario 2.5 is if you do your speed workouts on Tuesday and Thursday, then you can do your long run on Saturday, schedule your easy runs or days off between those. There's so many different ways you could schedule your training runs, but I thought I'd give you a few scenarios to kind of help you maybe factor in how to schedule your training week or how to move things around easily. How do you schedule your training week? Do you do workouts on Tuesday and Thursday, or Wednesday, Friday, or another day combination, or what day do you do your long run on? Let me know in a comment below. If you like this video, tap that thumbs up button. Happy running, and I'll see you next time.